Welcome back to Akilban TV. We are talking about youth empowerment. This is the third episode. And if you are just joining us for this episode and you have not watched the previous episodes, you cannot start reading a book from the end. Yeah, you can start. You need to go back, and please remember to hit the subscription button and then also the share button. Share with your friends, share in a group, share with that uncle that is looking to invest in young people. To also show him that I listen to such shows. I remember in the first episode we said, who is going to watch? Are they going to watch? Prove us wrong.
One thing that young people forget so much is to try to forge legality. Some of these things you don't need to go as big entities. But if there's a chance of you registering your brand, if you've grown to a certain stage, you need to register the brand. I know there are taxes that come with it, but it is also one beautiful thing. Because we're going to lobby big,
it's actually better. It's a recognition.
Yes. If you're going to lobby big, because that's why NSSF is not funding a lot of maybe youth initiatives. Because many of us young people are doing things and we are not trying to put them into a position where they can receive funding or something. When they come to you, one, we're not very diligent when it comes to finances. And that's some of the things that kept me going.
I think it brings us back to finance literacy.
Yes.
It's like, basing on the topic that we're having, the discussion is hitting us back to the issue is not the fun.
The discipline.
The issue is the discipline on, am I going to give you one, are you able to multiply that?
Yes. Like we said, we started from saying, have the idea, write it down. When you write it down, think about it. How do you start it? Start small. When you start small, it's going to start making some money. Even if you make losses, are you noting down? Are you tracking your finances? Because now we are off the stage of this ideation. Now we're on the stage of started small. How are you dealing with your finances? What is your discipline? Now some young person out there will say, me, I did not do financial literacy. There are several things, there are several coaches on YouTube, and nowadays the beauty is that we have smartphones. There is information about financial literacy that you can get free of charge.
All you need to do is your data.
Your data. Because we buy that every day to watch TikTok. Why not search for TikTok videos that talk about financial literacy, basic financial literacy?
Talking about TikTok, China, it's actually very interesting. I heard that the TikTok in China is different from the TikTok in Africa.
But when you watch the videos they promote from China, you'll see that there's some bit of educational
content. Actually, I heard that in China, that TikTok, they don't allow comedy. When you click TikTok like this, the first thing that is going to come, there's an engineer.
Yeah. So they have also comedy content, but their content is quite different. And I believe they did that on purpose. But also for us here, you can manually search
and for what you need. And TikTok actually feeds you with what
you search for every day. But when you open your search engine, the first thing we are seeing is some video, some viral artist. I don't know the name. Yeah? But I'm saying we have the information around us. Now the Yuka business is starting to grow. Why don't you look at what are the possible ways I can do bookkeeping, know how to manage my finances? Because actually many investors don't work with young people because they think young people are not very good with finance issues. Like they were not very open when it comes to finances. We cannot handle them very well. And we don't seek for capacity building. You call a young person for a workshop, the first ask, am I going to receive money?
How much
are they going to pay us for staying there the entire day? You know? And that's the real truth about us. And remember, the young people that are growing now are the people that are going to be in those positions tomorrow. So I believe that look for soft skills. Now, I think financial literacy is one of the soft skills, and I beg to be corrected. But look for those skills that we need to make a few things work better in our lives. Startups. Now, I started looking for skills, capacity building in organizational management, do some short courses, because now I'm not just at the stage of ideation. I started. Increase knowledge. Because these days the beauty is that you can get knowledge in any language that you want. I have seen people teach financial literacy in Luganda. There are people talking about financial literacy in Luo. There are Kiswahili videos of financial literacy. Now the beauty is that we learn. We get to learn. We get to put things in place. We get to have more ideas. Don't feel free to ask and consult. The problem is that many young people don't want to do consultation. They fear to express their weaknesses in certain points.
We have had a very interesting conversation, most especially when it comes to establishment of businesses. And on the show here, we invite people that actually speak out the experience.
Yes.
Like we said earlier, we're not interested much in what the books have said, because very many people have gone through school, but they have failed to produce what the books have actually said. Because what they encounter in theory is different what they encounter in the field, and very many people run away when it comes to the field, and people are unemployed. You will find young people on streets, drugs, and what I actually appreciate about Touch the Slum is that they chase after those that have maybe gotten some theory. They tried, and because of the shortcomings and the shortcomings and all those, they drop out, and then they chase after that, looking for a better way to give them a future. These small things that are neglected, and you feel maybe this is not for me. You just need to empower someone out there and actually feel that you can do it, camera work, all this. The one thing that I have actually heard you say is you went ahead and studied other things.
Yes.
After actually realizing that now we are getting into the deal, the big deal, where I'm getting requires me to actually you're not just studying to have PhD or this, but I think the biggest problem we have, people are trying to fight for titles.
Yeah.
Yet the studies are actually not for titles. The studies are out there to bring out the best for what is best for Africa. At the same time, also for yourself. When Africa benefits, you benefit.
Yeah.
Now we are coming into the third topic, where we are talking about the youth empowerment. Now, do we actually empower these people? Why should I speak more when the empowered man is here? Let him tell us what actually empowered him, and how best. Maybe we'll cut across to also tell us how best other people can be empowered in the different sectors they're in. Yes, sir.
Wow, great. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ronald Eligu, and I am the founding director for Touch the Slum Charity Foundation. We work with young people and empower them through vocational skills, soft skills, mentorships, and all others information that they need. But also, I am here to speak about empowerment.
Yes.
I know I said this is a big thing to talk about in countries like Uganda, because we are one of the youngest countries in terms of the population. The population is very young, actually. But when you talk about empowerment, first of all, to me, empowerment is simply refers to an added value that you would attach to your life. So many times we look at empowerment differently, but personally, I've been experiencing empowerment in different shapes and colors, maybe. One, if I give you information about something that you didn't know that would help you, I have empowered you with the information. Two, if I give you a skill on something that you didn't know but would help you grow, it is empowerment. Three, but also when I give you money to add into your business, it is empowerment. So when you say We speak about how we can empower the young people. I mean, first of all, you cannot empower someone who doesn't want to be empowered. I think it starts with the zeal in the young person to learn and get empowered. We try to organize empowerment platforms. We have seen lots of government programs that come up to empower young people. We have seen CSOs that come up to make sure that young people are empowered through workshops, information sharing workshops, and different centers have been put in place, but still young people don't embrace this. They don't. And that's why I'm saying, when you talk about empowerment, it starts with you, the person who has to be empowered. Are you willing to learn? Are you willing to take on the information? Are you willing to change? Because empowerment is also associated with change. Sometimes you're forced to leave out a few things for something better. I usually tell my friends that every level that you get to, you lose friends. I don't know if we all agree to that.
Very true.
Every level. That's why you never stop hearing people saying you changed, you did this. Because there are levels that you get to and those friends will not manage. So that means you're losing friends, but you're also making new friends.
The ones you make are the ones at the level you have entered.
Yes.
Oh.
Time is going to come when you know a lot of people, but you actually don't have so many friends. The mistake we make sometimes is to think that we have so many friends, but when we actually just know a lot of people. So young people, when we talk about empowerment, let's look at the information, finances, but also look at the skills, both soft and of course vocational skills.
The best thing that has been said here is that the bicycle has to appear first before you lubricate it.
Yeah, before you lubricate, because when you buy grease first, what are you going to lubricate?
All right, catch you on the next episode.
All right, thank you.